A beautiful farm, uh, coconut trees. That's our man, and that's the house behind where they stay. And that's the man with his lovely Mudhol hounds. A very caring guy, a good friend of mine, and very passionate about animals, wildlife, farming, and socially with people too. He cares a lot about poor people, all that kind of a good-hearted man is what I would sum it up as. So let's hear it from the man himself about his dog.
I'm one Gautam, we're staying in a farm in Ramnagaram. And previously, just for the background, we had a German Shepherd few years back, which had its natural demise. So after that, since, from childhood we have been into dogs, and somehow, we were missing that part. And I have a daughter who is 10 years old. I wanted her to, grow up with the dogs. So a few years back, there's a place in Karnataka called Mudhol, which is famous, for Mudhol dogs only. They have a complete veterinary thing, for the dogs. Those people over there are, given the dogs to rear. So I had the chance of meeting one of them, and they sent me from Mudhol, in a bus to Bangalore. In the bus I could, they were very tiny ones when I got them, and I was very skeptical, whether they could get used to this kind of environment. So when I had bought them here, after a few months, they very easily they adapted to this place. We have enough space here, and that's how they have plenty of space to move around. The best part is, since they're indigenous dogs, I didn't see any touchwood, I didn't see any kind of disease in them. And my main credit, everything my mom looks after this, and whatever we feed, whatever we we eat, we feed. We're basically vegetarians, but they're okay with that. Recently, I've heard that they have been inducted in the Indian Army, which is a very good news. There are very good, people, little low socioeconomic status people in Mudhol who have been given an opportunity to breed this, So it will be like a support system for them also. So very happy to have them. Very loyal, very affectionate. I was thinking maybe there will be a tad violent, but I'm very happy with the breed. And now they're all 2 years now.
What is the feeding schedule?
Since they're indigenous, the feeding is so easy. Whatever we eat, we're vegetarians, but still it's so easy feeding them. We feed them with the desi, what we call ragi amli, we feed them. And in the afternoon, we feed them with rice and curds. And once in a week, we see that since they are carnivorous in nature, we don't want to deprive them of non-veg. So every Sunday, we feed them with good amount of non-veg. That's almost 4 times a month.
Tell us about the maintenance and diseases, if any.
The best part is, touchwood, I have never seen them falling ill. Since maybe, we can attribute to the place, which is, because there's a good ventilation, all that. So they're happy, in the morning, all that, I let them free for 4-5 hours, they're basically, they love to move around.
What is the character of the dog? Friendly, aggressive, how is it?
Very friendly. I've never seen any new strangers come also. I've never seen them, barking at them or being hostile towards them. My friend Satish is there from Ooty. So even though it's a first acquaintance with him, I never saw them barking at him or, things. So I'm happy with these dogs.
So that smiling boy is the caretaker. This is the other part of Gautam. See, he's brought this guy from Assam, who he has worked for him before, and he's just brought him from there so that he can take care of his farm here, and he supports him in a very great way also.
So thank you, all for spending your time to watch this video. Thank you, kind of.
So that's another view of his farm. He's grown kofor for the cows, coconut trees, and all inside just near Ramnagar. And any doubts, anything, please do comment so that we can help.